everyone, Big Pauly back for a brand new episode of What's in the Poundland bin. Yes, I wonder what is in the Poundland bin. Same stuff that was in there last week that didn't get picked on the week before. But anyway, let's dig down deep, have a look, see what we've got in the Poundland bin. Hopefully pluck something interesting today. That sounded rude, didn't it?
What's in the Poundland bin?
Hello, Poundland bin. Oh, look, you can see an hat. How are you doing today, then? What are you going to give us? Should we have a little peek? There's all sorts of stuff in there. Right, let's see if we can get to the bottom. Are you ready, folks? Meow, 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 meow. Oh, come on. Give me something good. I've got something. Oh, and would you believe it is absolutely sealed? Rightio, what can it be? Let's find out. What? Keith Sutherland, Donald Sutherland, Brian Cox, not the Astro bloke, I should imagine the other bloke, Michael Wincott and Demi Moore. Bloody hell, what's Demi Moore been in lately? Beautifully directed, terrifically moving. Forsaken? Forsaken? Tell you what it is though, it's a Western. Awesome. Is it going to be a good Western or is it going to be a trash Western? Christ, with a cast like that. Both Sutherlands? There's Kiefer Sutherland there, doing his whole Young Guns thing. Yes, look. Brilliant. Okay, let's stick it in the player. Never bloody heard of it. Let's stick it in the player and see what Forsaken's like. Who's been forsaken? Rightio. Okay, we got the old plastic seal off. So, I wonder if Keith Sutherland's going to do any singing. Now he's a country singer. Right, let's have a look. Nice artwork, same as what's on the front. And do we have a clean disc? Yes, of course we do. Okie dokie, open sesame, me old chum. There we go. In you go. And of course, you know what time it is, don't you? It's time to be more Baby Yoda. The child. I don't like calling him the child. He's Baby Yoda. Right, let's read a bit of Yoda. Okay, so this week's story is from Qui-Gon Jinn. Your focus determines your reality. Focus your thoughts. Anxiety can be overwhelming. Maybe it's a general feeling of unease that your life or the Force itself is out of balance, my young Padawan. Or you're agonising about crashing your boss's prized submarine and facing banishment. Before you get stressed as a Gungan being pursued by sea monsters. Ooh, huge up tea! Give yourself a minute to be still. A moment of calm reflection can be helpful, no matter how high your midichlorian count. No one's got more high midichlorian count, not even Yoda. Yes, okay. There we go, and that's Qui-Gon Jinn. Brilliant. There's your life lesson for this week. Be more Yoda. More next week. I hope you can actually make use of these in your daily lives, because otherwise it's a waste of time. Right, okay, so disc is in, ready to play. Don't need no snacks, I've just had my din-dins. So yes, let's watch Forsaken. Do you know what's really annoying about some of these menus? It comes from certain studios. What the heck? Look, obviously that's play. That's like bookmarks or chapters. What is that? It's a box with 2 lines. Is it subtitles? Or is it audio? I have no idea. And then, why would the special features be a star? Oh, they need to think these bleeding menus through. Anyway, let's get on with the film. So I should imagine I should just press that and we shall watch the film. Oh yes, it's Universal, isn't it? They're the ones responsible for the stupid menus. Yes, they've got a good opening logo.
Others in Fowler recounted stories of seeing him throughout the years, up until his father's death, at which time he came no more.
Okay, so Forsaken. Do you know what? That was a really good Western. A really good Western. Some great cast. Wow. Basically, Kiefer Sutherland plays a character called John Henry Clayton, who's been away at war in the 1800s, comes home to find that his mother's passed, and his father's very bitter. That he didn't come home while she was alive. He had to wait until she died when he came home. But his father, played by Donald Sutherland, is a local man of the cloth who's got his own, church and that. And John Henry's trying to escape his past. The last 10 years at war, he's killed so many people. He's a completely different person, and he just wants to come home and just wants to live a quiet life. The relationship between John Henry and his father does start to blossom a bit. It gets better. There's also a lost love as well, played by Demi Moore, who he left 10 years ago when he went to war. She waited for him. He never came back, so she married and had a kid. But there's always been that love between them. Of course, what do you get when you get a Western? You get a Western town. Yes, very Deadwood. And it seems to be run by Brian Cox. That's right, doing kind of like a Swearingen role. And he's buying up all the local land. So he's buying all the people, all the locals out of their land. And if they don't want to sell the land, then basically he gives them a funeral. And they're too scared to say no, so they're all selling. John Henry gets involved because of all the bullying and the people that are getting shot by Brian Cox and his little posse of outlaws that are running the town. So he gets involved. And then when something really bad happens to Donald Sutherland by the local mob, you see the old John Henry Clayton wanting to burst out and come back. He swore he would never kill anybody again, but he's got a breaking point, and we do get to see that John Henry again. But yeah, a really good Western. I really enjoyed it. The acting is superb, especially between Kiefer Sutherland and Donald Sutherland. And there was a really touching scene in one of the churches, and Kiefer Sutherland was just, there's so much emotion. He was bawling his eyes out, and I felt every tear. And there's some good scenes in it with Donald Sutherland, really emotional. These two were brilliant together in this film, brilliant. Demi Moore was kind of like on the sideline. Michael Wincott, who was like the local hired gunmen for hire, you know, all dressed in black. Yeah, he was pretty good. And Brian Cox was just a dick. But he got what he deserved at the end. But yeah, really good Western. Really good soundtrack as well. Really nice music. By Goldsmith. I think it might be maybe related to Jerry Goldsmith. I'm not sure. I'll need to look that up. But yeah, picture quality was fantastic. And the cinematography is beautiful. All these Western hills and mountains and trees and lakes just looks so beautiful. It would look fantastic in 4K. And even the town looked really good as well. So yeah, really happy with it. The sound was DTS HD Master Audio 5.1, which was upscaled to Neuro. Sound was good. Dialogue was crisp. Enough bass for, like, you know, when horses are running past. Gunshots were loud with the use of the subwoofer as well. And you hear them everywhere. Ricochet shots, gunshots everywhere. So a good use of the surrounds as well. But overall, really good, enjoyable Western. Probably one of the most enjoyable Westerns I've actually seen. Yeah, and a great casting from these two legends, Donald Sutherland and Kiefer Sutherland. Fantastic together in this film. How would I rate it on a scale of 1 to 10? I'm actually going to give it 7.5. Yeah, I really did enjoy it that much. It does have a bonus feature, which is the making of the movie. Just one bonus feature. So, all in all, really good. Okay, so what am I going to do with it? Is it going to go in the recycling bin, or is it going to go on the shelf? Let's find out. As I try to lean down here past the Millennium Falcon, because I'm having to store lots of stuff in here while we're doing the bedroom ready for the new boiler. It's a keeper. Yeah, as I said, really enjoyed it. One of the most enjoyable Westerns I've seen in a long time. And that's from someone that really didn't like Unforgiven. Fantastic. It wouldn't have probably been that good if it hadn't had the Sutherlands. But that's this week's Poundland bin done. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like it by giving it 2 thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell notification. Ding! And comment and share. And I shall see you all on the next exciting What's in the Poundland bin. Bye!